I'm just gonna sit here for 5 minutes and wait if anyone ends up watching to come and watch. Probably won't, but let's see. Alright. Let's do this. Oh yeah, I have to open it up on my phone. Okay, I'm recording. You gonna... Hey YouTube, you wanna show that I'm live? I have my phone right here. View channel. There we go. Do you wanna work now? Thank you. Okay. Do have to make sure my audio is working just fine. There it is. God, I can't wait until I get the new mic. Alright. Where were we? We have 7 bullets left. 7 bullets, a stun prod. Yeah, survival is hard. Where is that safe? It's in the office right here. Tree. Four 8773. Pick up identification card. Yes. Picked up identification card. An identification card for a member of the Protector medical staff authorizes access to the Protector elevator. Star S2320, Guard, Hospital Wing, Level 3, Cycle 3 to 9. I'm just making sure to know where the next key. Where the... Whoa. Oh, shit. Oh. Nope, not dealing with that. I don't need to kill all the enemies because I don't really care what ending I get after the boss. Because holy crap, they're all getting up after the boss because I'm going for the artifact ending anyways. I'm getting all the keys. One moment. I have returned. I'm gonna go to the first floor. Because there's Issa's up there, and there is some shotgun rounds, some pistol rounds. Oh, and repair patch, nice. Where are we in... out of curiosity. Ah, it's you again. I'm glad you're still okay. Have you found who you're looking for? I'm looking for someone too. My sister. If you see her, would you tell her I'm looking for her? Don't worry, you'll recognize her when you see her. Have you ever wondered if you're speaking to someone for the last time without knowing? I wish I could go back, so I could say something else. This place is very strange, isn't it? I wonder what happened here, but it doesn't really matter. You don't need to worry about me. I can take care of myself now. I can't keep relying on others. That's why she left me after all. I'm sure of that now. Oh. Looks like the power outage caused the elevator to compensate the security card. I'll have to find another protector ID if I want to use the elevator again. The elevator is out of order. Shit, I am very much almost out of ammo. A pump-action shotgun. A pump-action combat shotgun with a collapsible stock. Fires 18.5 flechette from a 5-shell internal magazine in a wide cone. Ein 12 flechette can hit multiple targets at once. Low damage, but high chance to stagger enemies at close range. just had to change something quick. Chairs are stacked on top of each other. Blank key required. Tell me which key I need. It unlocks for me, like, of course it does. There's a lot of games I wish I could go back and play for the first time without having any prior experience. I don't think this is one of them. I think this game, every playthrough, I've enjoyed. I mean, why wouldn't I? You know. But, like, games like Outer Wilds, those are games where it's like, I wish I could, like, forget everything about it and go back and play through it again. You can only play Outer Wilds for the first time once. This one, there's a way to, like, have her, like, comment on each item. I wonder if I still have my notepad from the other night right here. The codes. Some of the codes in this game, like the first code you put in for the first safe, that one is always 204512. But now I'm wondering if this is the same one. It appears to be. Okay, I don't have to take that note again. Just like a hand. Here's a revolver you get later. There's a skull. This is a replica skull, if I remember correctly. I mean, that's not bone. And there's your rock or meat, and then whatever the hell this thing is. I don't know what this is. I really wish I could get her to comment on it. I can see various objects laid out under the X-ray apparatus behind the glass. Ah! I want to know what that is. Let me go to the wiki. Signalis items. X-ray. Weird. I don't know. I mean, like, I genuinely have no idea what the fuck this thing is.
Don't want to go through here just yet because I don't have the key. Probably only gonna stream till like 8 tonight. Cause I feel like it. Oh, she's standing right there. And she's really fast. Ow. Ah. Yeah, stay back. I know I wasted that round kind of. There we go. Once I get thermite, I'll use it on her because this is an area you have to walk through a lot. I have 4 rounds, enough to kill this Yule and like nothing else. Oh shit, there's another one. Okay, there's meds. Pick up auto injector, yes. Replica KL stim N Sulforth 20 milliliter package insert. Package leaflet information for the user. Replica circulatory stimulant. Liquid injection and auto injector. Active component. Replica Kreislauf stimulans N 99.9. Warning, extremely potent for replica use only. What is replica K-stim, K-stim N instant help, and when to take it? K-stim N is a sterile solution in an auto injector pen for emergency injection. Instantly acts on the replica circulatory system, restoring system health. Is intended to be used to avoid critical system failure in replica frames Gen 3 and up. The replica K-stim injector can be used directly from the inventory screen. You can also clip the auto injector in the inventory screen to the tool slot to use it on the move. To use the auto injector on the move, hold C for the entire duration of the injection. When equipped to the tool slot, the auto injector will activate automatically when the replica system would otherwise fail, preventing system failure and instantly restoring the system partially. Always seek medical attention after averted system failure. Nuh-uh. Single-use injection syringe. Instantly restores a large amount of health usable on the move. When equipped, automatically activates on system failure. Auto injector syringe filled with replica KL stim and stimulant. Quick and easy to use. A TV with a built-in video cassette player. If I had a video cassette, I could watch it here. Elena's diary, too. Something is wrong. Nobody will tell me what's happening. But ever since I woke up, everyone has been behaving strangely. The protectors won't let me leave my room and return to work, even though the wound from my fall is already healed. I think there must have been an accident in the mine. I overheard 2 Yules whispering in front of my room that they're running out of staff. I'm worried that something has happened to Elster. I haven't heard from her in a while. I can't just sit around here any longer. Elena saw. Patient Euler, S2321. Patient complained about severe nausea and headaches. Admitted to hospital wing after vomiting oxidant fluid during work. Clinical picture in line with other recent cases among Protector staff. While we still have no indication what causes this syndrome, we've observed similar developments in all patients. Most puzzlingly, development of the syndrome seems to progress similarly in both replica and Gestalt patients. Initial admission tests showed hypotension, high fever, and dehydration. Internal hemorrhaging, strong cognitive decline within the first cycle, alopecia, and purpura. Within 5 cycles, the skin will begin to peel in large patches. Decline of vision quality and the ability to communicate may follow. Gestalt patients will usually expire at this stage due to infections, while results for replica patients seem to vary. There's someone inside the oxygen tent. It's hard to look at her. Oh. Well, she didn't notice me. I'll deal with that later. Oh, hey, look. Perfectly placed. Sword. Is this? I'll wait until I find the key for that. Out of curiosity. HK. Fuck. What is it? Because the keyboard I'm like, okay. 1, 2, 3. Well, no, because it'd be a different combo. But I have a combo. Settings, advanced. No, it's not my settings, it's my inventory. Ugh. Frequencies. Sword, 222. It's probably different on the actual note that you pick up, is what I'm guessing. Memorandum. Wall safe codes. It has come to my attention that at least one... Oh, it's just a reminder of, hey, there's... Everyone's turned weird. I'm the only one left, I think. Well, I get sick like the others, too. I'm scared. I don't want to die. You look kind of familiar. Have we met before? At first, it was only Commander Falca who fell ill. Slowly, everyone started behaving strangely. I'm too scared to go outside. I don't want to become like the others. I don't want to die. Hello there. I'll come back here later. I'll go back and open the thing. Let me go grab the shotgun so I can kill those people. Sword. Yeah, it's the same on here too. But the thing that's being broadcasted is probably different. You want a work pen? That's the thing with these fucking ballpoint pens.
Piece of shit.
There's 30 pounds I have sitting in this. There it is.
You wanna work? Yeah, you do. 2, 3, 5. Oh, no. Fucking shitty ass big pen. Oh my god. What a piece of shit. The ink isn't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 0, same there. Let's go grab the shotgun because I have 1 round in the pistol left. I think, yeah. The 3 golden stars of the nation adorn the stela. Neglected bamboo plants struggling to survive. I used to have a bamboo plant in my room when I was a kid. Seven rounds for the shotgun. How much stun prods do I have left? I have 1 extra one. Some people are talking about Terraria. I haven't played that in so long. I'll look at my Steam profile in a second. I was looking for someone saying something about something. Yeah, let me see. I know the first stream in the survival thing I said I'm not gonna go on tangents. I don't care, I lied. Let's see. I don't own Terraria. What the fuck? I do. Okay, I do. I was like, what? Let's see. I've played 83 hours? When did I last play? Last played 2021. Wow. Man, it's been a while. But yeah, before this game was out. That was back in, like, I think on the tail end of COVID, I think. I don't know. I don't really remember. I've, for better or worse, forgotten quite a lot about school in general. .5 millimeter flechette shotgun ammunition. 12 gauge shotgun shells tightly packed with nail-like steel darts that spread out and rip into targets. Where's it going? Yeah, well said. Oh yeah, let me clear this room first so I can get the trade what? 2 shotgun shells for everything in here. I don't think there's any keys in this room, but there is more, decent amount of ammo. I think that's a repair patch, so it's... Alright, we got a net plus of 1 shotgun shell and a repair patch, which I'm not going to use a repair patch because of the auto injector on me. Yeah, this is a room that doesn't have any notes. It only has loot. Huh. Interesting. There's usually at least like a note or key in these rooms from what I feel like. Okay. What's the fucking combo? Hayden. Frequency sword 222. $60486. I didn't. Yeah, it's different from last time. Let's see. R E 8. Shit. I have a pen for a reason. I can just write this down. 604. Eight. 6. Ugh. Drop the pen cap. Yeah, I have like fucking like 5 big pens sitting on my desk. I can turn off the anonymous Morse code. Let's see. So that's 6 is R E H eight. Okay, so A N E. E is on here. K is on here. Z is on here. Is F? F is not on here. F. And then 6. Again. R. Yay. Oh, there's the eyeball. Which I'm not going to be carrying around the entire time. That's going to be a notebook thing now because I don't have the inventory space to spare. You're going in the crate and never being used again. Funny thing happened. Well, I mean, I really like this coincidence. So I think my favorite song from the game is The Promise. It's a cover of Raindrop Prelude. And that is the same song that is used in probably the most famous Halo ad, I want to say. The Believe ad. It's the one where they have like the diorama with all the miniatures. And the same section is in The Promise, the song The Promise from this game, is playing in the game, is playing in the ad for Halo 3. And a lot of some Halo videos that I see online, like on Reels or stuff, use that, and it's always very jarring because a lot of people are like, oh yeah, it's the song from the Halo ad that everyone loves, and it is a very good ad, and it's a very also somber and sad ad, but it means so much more to me and to the people who have played this game, because you look in the comments of those videos and someone's going to be like, oh hey, that song's in Signalis, and it's funny because it's a song, it's a classical song, or I don't want to say it's classical, I don't know about music, man, but it's a song, and it's so iconic that people who've played the game are like, wait, that, you know what I mean. Words are hard. go ditch the eyeball and I think this last time we need to go down this corridor. Now we need to come back here for the VCR. Yeah, like when I play through Conscript and stuff, I don't think I'll record it because I don't want to use up a ton of space in my PC. But like, this is the one where I want to have it like recorded because it's like if I lose, like if I just for some reason play Conscript for like 14 hours straight and YouTube like cuts off of whatever, however many hours, it's like okay. It's like even if it's a good game, but it's not as nearly as important as this one to me. I like Conscript, but it's the same thing I said about Warhammer, where I think I said it during my morning stream today, where I was talking about like how I don't know if I got the message across right, because I was it was this morning stream that was like an hour long, where I was finishing off the game from the hour that got cut off of my stream. And the thing is that I don't know if it's intended. Like it's not a reference to Warhammer. It's a funny. Shit. What's the word? Coincidence. Where I don't know if it's due to my monitor, but in the ending scene, Ariane's eyes are kind of purplish, which immediately makes me think of Warhammer with the Cadians. And at that point, I couldn't really get my point across because I was tearing up again and I was really choked up. But that makes me think of Cadia in Warhammer, and a lot of Warhammer to me is very depressing, and that's why I don't read a lot of the books. I love painting the miniatures, that's for sure, but I don't like reading the books. They're very depressing. Like I think I have a couple. I have some Orc books, and then I have Dark Imperium trilogy, and I think that's it. But I've heard the Orc books are a little bit more. They're still kind of messed up, but like they're a little more on the light-hearted side because they're orcs. They're fucked up, but I mean they're the closest thing you have to like comic relief in 40K, I guess. I don't know. But the Cadians, I've always loved the Cadians. I love their armor, probably because it's heavily inspired by Aliens, which is an awesome movie. But their whole thing of even though that their world is gone, that they're still fighting for the memory of it, which even though they have nowhere to go back to. So, but Conscript, my original thing, what I was going to say is Conscript is a game about World War I and the fighting around Verdun, which is very bloody and many people died. And in World War I, it wasn't, we were fighting the fascists, we were fighting the Nazis, it was whatever the fuck we were fighting over. It is so much political dog shit that we were fighting over land for, not to take out the evil that is Nazi Germany, but for fucking politics. And it's a great game, and it talks about probably the worst war in human history. At least to me, because at least World War II, we were fighting to kill the Nazis. We were fighting to get the Nazis out of Europe. But in World War I, in my opinion, we weren't fighting for anything good. Many people died, and it was for nothing. And the game really puts that home. It's a sad game, and there's no light at the end of the tunnel in that game. Just, you're fucked. In fact, at the end of the game, if you get the ending I got, it talks about how either like your guy's son or your guy's like nephew or his grandson or something is shipped off to World War II at the end, which is also really fucking depressing. So, yeah. But as I've said with this game, it's depressing, but there's hope. There's hope that, for me in the Artifact ending, that they get to be together even in whatever happens with Ariane and probably, in my opinion, becoming God, or a god, or whatever, but I don't know how to pronounce that. An old photographic memory module allows recording of up to 6 visual memories. Incredibly outdated, but it might still be useful. Funny thing, if I go here, and look, I can see my photographs from the other day's playthrough, which I noticed that when I played through on Xbox, and I picked this thing up, I'm like, oh, I wonder if there's any old photos on it, and there's just the photos I took from the last playthrough. But if you watch me play the other night, and I'm looking through this, the first thing I picked this up, and I immediately go into the photograph memory, because I'm like, maybe there's like some secret or Easter egg in the moment, but it's just no data. But yeah, an old photograph, incredibly outdated, but still might be useful. Old images are, yeah, okay, whatever. But yeah. Incinerator room key, a magnetic key card for the incinerator room. Access card, S23 personnel, incinerator. But, you know. Sorry, I kind of went on a rant, but I tend to do that. I almost forgot to save this, I think. Okay. But yeah. This game, no matter what ending you have, it's bittersweet. Especially like Promise is just, oh. But it's about, at least to me, about how much these two women love each other, and that's special. Not that Conscript's more about finding your brother instead of finding your significant other, and that's very personal to a lot of people, and I love my sister, but it's not as, I don't know why it doesn't resonate with me as much as this does. It's also because, I mean, yeah, let me just fucking get out of this area. I'll deal with you people on the other way. Ugh. And the music go down so I can hear myself. I could turn down the music, but I'm not going to. It's like, I don't know why this game, I think it's more because this is a sci-fi setting, and, well, yes, things like this, especially the work camp that you're at the first half of the game, are very much real things that happen. It's not literally something that exactly happened. Like, yes, Conscript is a fictional story, but it's set in Verdun in World War I, and that really fucking sucks, and that's really sad. So. Proper disposal of corpses. From Euler S2306 to Euler S2305. As you've probably heard, there have been multiple accounts of bodies of decommissioned protectors spontaneously reactivating and activating and acting in a defensive manner. Based on November's autopsy report, it seems that all affected units showed some sort of cancerous growth in their organic components. According to her, unless completely incinerated, this growth may reactivate the replica even after it's been dead for hours. We don't know what causes this, and we're unsure who's affected. We can't keep up with incinerating all the bodies, so with just 2 incinerators that constantly need recalibrating, so we're improvising. These thermite flares are able to melt through replica armor and burn the organic components from the inside. I've requisitioned more of them, but there is some paperwork missing, so we'll have to wait a bit longer. Junie. Okay, I have enough space for whatever's in there. No, I don't want to enter. I want to enter. Okay. No, I don't know. Okay. will say about Conscript, it's the only game I think that has caused me to physically shake. During the scene where you go over the top of the trench, which is a brutal scene. You watch a guy get executed by the commanding officer, and then you go over the top. But it is a very striking scene, and one that is done very well. And it's also a very, it's probably the most like active moment of the entire game, because there's so much going on. The rest of the game, you're kind of just walking around, and I mean, yeah, you get into gunfights and stuff, but like you aren't going over the top. So yeah, no, my hands were, I vividly remember my hands shaking. I don't 100% remember like what exactly did it, but it was a very, that's probably my favorite part in the game, is the over the top scene. That sounds right. But yeah, I'm looking forward to playing Conscript again. I really like, I tend to not like doing melee in video games. Like, whenever me and my friend play Warhammer Darktide, which is a very melee-oriented game, I'm constantly playing Gunluck or Ogren, and I'm constantly hoarding up all the ammo, and I'm constantly complaining about my ammo, and he's like, dude, he's like, yo, person, why is it such a, why are you constantly using your gun in melee combat stuff? And I'm like, because I like shooting my gun. It's a big machine gun. I want to shoot my big machine gun. That's why I play Ogren. But I tend to not like melee combat in video games. I don't know why, it just never really clicked with me, but I love Conscript's melee combat is awesome. Which is weird to say after everything, the rant I just went on about that entire game, but yeah. Jeez, as these days go on, I tend to get really talky later in the night, even though it's only like 7 o'clock. Oh yeah, those people. A special access card with a fire motif. I'm not going to put any of these in until I can read all of them next to each other. A unique circuit is etched into the card, because I know the gold key has a different, there's a different, Elsher's like blurb that she says about it, like there's something different about this one. Wow, this one shots him? Damn. Where are the Maras? There were 2 auras walking around the room. Where are they? There. That vent right there, that hatch right there. There's another one. Let's see, do I even have Conscript installed? Like, yeah, I do. Yeah, it's only like, what? She has 34 achievements? Jeez. Installed files. Yeah, it is not a lot. It's, I mean, both these games do not have a lot or whatever, but oh damn, huh? It's weird. It's July 24th is the day Conscript was released, and I guess it's only been out for like a little over a year now. That's crazy. I forgot how I learned about Conscript. I'm glad I did. It's inspired by the same game Signalis is. Like, same, like, games, like, those early retro, like, horror games. Like, well, not retro, like, because those were the retro horror games. These are, like, the retro, like, I don't want to say. But, yeah. Oh yeah, Battlefield 6. Season 1's coming out, and people are like, but the skins, there's a skin where the guy's blue! What are we gonna do? but it's like I really don't care. I'm not gonna really buy anything else in that game. I bought the game, $70, and that's all I am going to do about it. Unless there's like a really cool I do remember seeing a photo of one of the cosmetics things coming out where there's a guy with like a beret. I'm like, that looks cool, but you know, probably not going to buy anything. Yeah, I follow so much stuff about Signalis. I gotta not open up. Thanks, because I've seen if my friend messaged me anything. I'm just funny meme right in my face about a game I'm trying to take seriously right now. Let me make sure my audio is working. Yeah, okay, it is. I was like, yeah, so Battlefield 6 cosmetics, okay. Don't do it to Call of Duty's fucking bullshit crossover skins, like, but, you know, some, like, skins, like, whatever, they're blue, okay, it's easier for me to shoot the people who want to have the cosmetics. Whatever. The only game that I'd actually like to spend money on cosmetics for is Halo Infinite, and that's because the cosmetics in that game are really good. They're very high quality, and they are worth spending some money for. In my opinion, they look very good. And then I just grinded out the super credits for the ODST thing, and that was mainly for the guns, not the armor, because I'm a heavy armor enjoyer. But yeah, Battlefield 6, whatever. I'm just going to be using the whatever cosmetics I currently have equipped from the challenges I've done. I haven't even tried to do any of the challenges. I just have. Well, I've focused on challenges, but only the ones that are like to unlock the weapons and stuff. But some of it just get done without trying to finish them. But those ones are it's like I'm just gonna keep the camo on, and then if some idiot wants to spend money to wear blue, it's gonna make me a lot easier for me to shoot him in the face. It's like, sure, the blue looks kind of cool, but like you're also your big blue being like, shoot me in the face. A body bag. I'd rather not open it. Oh, another one? How many of you are there? Body bag. I'd rather not open it. Please don't get up off the floor. I don't want to waste a shotgun shell. Oh yeah, thermite. Oh, that's not the body. That's the that's the reflection of the body. That's got me a couple times in these areas where they have like this reflective, semi-reflective, semi-transparent glass where it's like, oh no, it's right here. No, it's over there. Oh my, of course, I'll just stab her with it. Can you, Elster, come on, you're gonna die, aren't you? Come on, step, oh my god. I have to do that again. God damn it. Whatever. I have to do the puzzle again. That's what's gonna bother me. Is I have to do the puzzle again. Not that I have to walk over there and it's doing the puzzle even though it's... Let me take this. Why am I wearing a jacket on in my room over my shirt? Jeez. Ugh. I have my faux James Sunderland jacket, which I always call it my homeless jacket because it's like way too big for me, and there's multiple holes cut into it because I've had it for so long. But it's not exactly what James Sunderland wears, but it's similar, which is funny that I was wearing it when I'm playing this game. Okay, that's his name, James Sunderland. It's the Silent Hill 2 guy, James Sunderland. Yeah, James Sunderland. Maybe I can get it next to my Silent Hill trademarked pillow. I do know what I don't know if I'm gonna play Silent Hill 2. It is with this game. I wanna the reason I watch Evangelion is because it's so heavily inspired this. It's also the reason I want to watch Twin Peaks, which, from what I've heard, also inspired this. I don't know if I'm gonna play Silent Hill 2. With those, it's like those are old media, but with old video game, there's a remastered Silent Hill 2, so that's void. I don't know. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. But we shall see, as I say a lot. Just walk right by her. I'll deal with her on the way out. I could go no kill run, but I've already killed people, so I'm just gonna play the game like I normally do. Through my flare, pick up through my flare. We already read this. That's where I think some of the other ones are. Did I guess the gas right? I almost perfectly guessed the gas. Wow. There we go. Excuse me. I'm drinking a Dr. Pepper right now. Ouch! I always mistime their swings. Are the auras gonna come out of the vent? Guess not. Okay. Whatever. But yeah, yesterday, it was basically just me kind of sitting at my desk, staring at my computer screen. Sitting at my desk, staring at my computer screen, kind of just intermittently, like maybe playing around a Battlefield, and then looking at my phone for a bit, and then lying in bed, staring at the ceiling, and then sitting in my chair, staring at the ceiling. And just thinking about this game, because I have nothing better to do. Which, I mean, I don't think there's anything better to do, at least for yesterday. Me and my friend were gonna play Battlefield 6, and I was like, maybe I'll get my mind off of it. Not that I want my mind to be off this, but you know, that's something else to think about. But his computer doesn't want to run it for whatever reason. There's a bug that's been on. It's not just his computer. It's a bug that's been happening, and the devs are trying to fix it. Apparently, I don't know. But yeah. But yeah, yesterday was a lot of that, lying in bed, just sitting around thinking about this game because, damn, it hits you hard every time you play it. It hits you hard even more, at least for me. You know, like the first time I thought about it for a week, as I said, with mowing the lawn and kind of being on that for a while. But, I don't know why the hell I forgot about it. I genuinely don't know. I'm baffled as to what caused me to stop thinking about this. But whatever it did, it did. But then after I played it Thanksgiving last year, I have not stopped thinking about it, that's for sure. Where to next? Don't have any keys, I think just go over there. Yeah, the waiting room. Yeah, it's like, I think, I after quite a while of convincing, I got my dad to play this game, and he played it on stream. He fell for the fake out ending, by the way, which I feel like a lot of people do. Like, I saw messages on the Discord server where someone's like, "Oh, I beat the game. It's kind of weird though," and then they're like, "Oh, there's a scene after the game ends, and you try to exit." They're like, "Oh, there's more to do." So, but quite a lot of people have fallen for it. But you know, if you try to leave the game, it forces you to start over again. But my dad, it really didn't impact him as much as, like, okay, he was like, okay, this game is blah 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 blah, and then he probably stopped thinking about it. He didn't really say anything about it after that. That is not what this. Yeah. Oh, hello. Yeah, it was kind of weird seeing someone react to it that way for the first time with, like, because, like, with me, it's like the first time I played it, I was kind of just shocked, and then every time since I've cried. Like, okay, first time I played it, I was, like, kind of shocked by it. Second time I played it, I cried. And then the third time I played it was me just playing through it, like, the day right after to get this achievement done that I'm doing right now on my console. So I was still kind of, and I did Artifact there as well, so I was still kind of, like, which is really weird because me playing it this morning, even though I played it 2 days ago and finished it, got the same exact ending because I was using that same file, save file, I still cried this morning, but then it was a different ending, and that ending, it's my favorite, but I don't know if it's going to cause me to cry this time. Maybe it will. We'll see in a couple days. But, like, yeah, third time I didn't cry, but, like, I think I was pretty damn close. Fourth time, I had it on video, but it got removed. It kind of got chopped off by YouTube, but I was fucking bawling my eyes out. And then, I'm not going to count, like, what I did this morning. That was just me kind of going over, like, yo, this footage got lost, so I'll just have this for the sake of it. And then I ended up crying anyways. And this is the 5th time I'm going to beat the game. 2nd time on survival difficulty. Words are hard. I'm going to go unlock this door. Unlock the door. What was it me and my friend were talking about something, because he's trying to find an apartment for himself. Oh yeah, we were talking about the white rabbit pointing at the clock thing. We were talking about that. He's like, oh yeah, I want that as a poster. And I'm like, you know, I would love to have some Signalis posters, but there aren't, like, any ones you can go and buy that aren't from, like, places that shouldn't be selling them. Like, not, like, people making their own, but, like, places that are probably just stealing art, from what I know. I don't know, but I've bought all the official merch. Like, I have the shirt, the pins, the plushie, and then I have the CD album. Which is funny because I'm just the plushie sitting on my shelf, and it's like ominously like looking at me. I feel like right next to my Tyranid Ripper Swarm plush that I also got. But yeah, there's the socket wrench. Still not right. I think if I pick this up, leave, and come back into this room. Pick up socket wrench handle. A universal wrench handle with a snap-on pin for socket adapters. Useless without a socket adapter. And if I leave this room, and I come back in, because this is something that they added because of the frustration people had would be like, they walk into a room, there'd be like, for example, like loot sitting on the shelf, they'd pick up the loot, and then their inventory before they walk over here, and like, oh, I can't pick up the socket wrench. But I think they changed that. ARAR. All-Purpose Repair Worker Replica, ARA. They're my favorite. But speaking of posters, I'm like, I wish there were more, but like, me and my friend are talking like, oh, you could just go to Walgreens and they have a printer there you can like pay to use. So I'm like, I'll maybe one day if, I mean, I have a Halo poster. I have multiple Halo posters. I'm an Outer Worlds poster, and then I have an HD VR poster. That's my favorite VR game. It's one of the enemies. The enemies in the game are all like hot dogs, and it's a hot dog in a hazmat suit saying "decontaminate, dirty wieners spread disease," which I find really funny. It's been hanging above my bed for like at least a year, maybe 2 at this point. And I have like a Minecraft poster and like some paintings. But definitely some space that I could use to put up some more posters. Growing up, I was never like a poster person. Even now, it's like I have a couple, and they're mainly just because like someone asked me like, "Hey, what do you want for Christmas? Get me this poster." But yeah, maybe I'll like go to like Walgreens or like find a place where I can just use a large printer and print off like a Halo poster or a Signalis poster or something. I don't know, because you can't, as of right now, you can't buy any like official ones, and for people that make fan art of the game, they don't really make a lot, and the easiest way to do that is go to conventions, and I know next to nothing about conventions, and I hate being around a lot of people. That's like my least favorite thing ever. Which, I mean, eventually I'll go to conventions, but
I don't know. Funny tip about Battlefield 6. So, you might know that the recon drone can set off, like, mines and trip... Okay, that's an image. I'm just scrolling through Discord. I alt-tabbed. But, scrolling through Discord, it's like... Not Discord. Fuck. Battlefield 6. You can detonate mines with, like, your drone, your recon drone. Well, the drone that recon has. Jeez. Words get hard. Words are always hard, but they get harder as the day goes on. You can also do that to mortars, which is really cool because whenever someone sets up a mortar, I go blow it up with my recon drone, and then they set it up again, I blow it up, and like after one or two more times, I just stop using a mortar. Because apparently they don't know how to just have an ear open for a drone whirring overhead that's about to make their mortar blow up. Or they don't have any friends to watch for drones. The mortar in that game is not as nearly as oppressive as it was in any other Battlefield game I've played. So, jeez. It feels to walk around with a stomach ache. In that room. That's where. It's locked. Pump room can be required. It's in one of these two rooms. What's that image? I saved an image. Someone was making a joke about the. Fuck, did I save it on my phone? Just from earlier. Oh yeah, that's the image I saw. That made me burst out laughing right after ending stream the other night. Yeah, no, I think it's saved on my phone. Maybe it's a GIF. I might have it saved as a GIF. But yeah, the funniest thing is crying my eyes out and opening up my phone and just seeing the, like, I don't know of a good example, but just like some random funny shit, like someone making a joke about the game. It's the most like weird juxtaposition ever. Is like, man, I just cried my head out to this game, and then you just open the, you just see a funny, like someone making a really funny joke about the game. It's like, it makes it even funnier. Shit. Pick up pump room key. A magnetic key card for the pump control room. Access card. S23 personnel pump control room. A dead RA unit. She looks strangely peaceful. This game is even like there. It's like it's still like even like moments like that where like Elster comments like, "Oh, she looks strangely peaceful." It's like even then it's not gonna make me break down in tears, but like it's still impactful. I'm gonna put the stun prod back in the thing. I'm gonna see if I can do that by memory because I've done it so many times. But I just like to yap, you know. Who doesn't? I like to yap because eventually, when you're yapping on stream, there's no one to tell you to shut the hell up, and if they do, you can just ban them. But like if I'm talking to my friend and I just keep fucking talking about something, eventually it's gonna get annoying. But or like they'll want to like chime in too about like, oh, I think this about this or blah 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 blah. But you know, with this, like I just keep talking, no one's gonna tell you to shut the fuck up. Like if your friends, if you have like an interest and your friends tell you like, stop fucking talking about that, just tell them to shut the fuck up and stick it where the sun don't shine. It's like, yeah, I can get yappy about this game sometimes. Like I get it if I talk about it too much, but like, yes, I'm gonna bring it up. It's a life-changing game for me. I'm not gonna not bring it up. Yeah, no, I fucked it up already. I have to read the note. I know the first steps are A to B, B to C. And then my brain stops working after that. I guess this note. And then I can just, fill tank B, fill tank C, remove the water tank from C back to tank A. C to A. Fill tank C again with manual. Then refill tank B from tank A. Again, fill tank C with water only from tank B. Okay. A to B. Fuck. I'm really stupid. Okay, fill tank. Move the water from tank C back to tank A. C to A. Fill tank C again with the remaining water from tank B. Then refill tank B from tank A. A to B. Fill tank C, only from tank B. B to C. C to A. There we go. Okay. Oh, someone messaged me. No, it's just, I'm not watching. Sorry. I don't have anything against it. It's just, you know, it's kind of similar in the way, like it's a retro style game, but I don't know. I know what it's about. I know the story, and from what I know, my friend told me it's kind of akin to a walking sim.
And it's kind of similar to what I said about conscript, where it's like it is a sci-fi thing, kind of where like this is, but it's there's no hope in this story that is talking about. I'm not going to go into it, but it is a very serious topic, and I'm going to stop talking about it right there. Flood drainage system malfunction. To all medical wing auras. The automatic equalizer pumps in the flood drainage system still appear to be broken, causing the lower level to be flooded. Since we're currently focusing repair efforts on the east wing staircase structure, the drainage system pressure has to be manually equalized from the control panel in the pump room for now. To drain the water, make sure that both the A and B tanks have the same amount of water in them, and that the C tank is completely empty. You can see the water levels in the tanks on the control panel. Press the buttons at the bottom of the panel to move water between the tanks using the air pressure system. It's a bit tricky to get the two tanks equalized in this way, because you can only move all the water in a tank at once in this way. Unless the receiving tank is full, with the pumps out of order, only 8 tanks will fill pass. Okay, now I get to go down there, and that's where the I need to go back that way to get the socket. Water key. Special access card with water motif. A unique circuit is etched into the card. Let's get closer because I was shot. Oh fuck! Yeah, they do that. That hurts. Forgot how much they hurt. We're in survival. Just stay back. Let's go open the door upstairs. Unlock the door. I wonder, even though, because I know when I was playing 2 days ago, I started out being very jovial, very like yappy like I am now. Then, you know, as the stream went on, I got much more quiet and much more reserved. Soapbox is full of useless junk. And then I ended up crying, but unfortunately... Oh, yo! What? That's... Whoa! What? What? Pick up one key. Shit. You know, but I wonder if that's gonna happen this time as the story goes on again. I'll get more and more quiet, because... you know, I don't want to... Not that I don't want to, like, cry on camera. I've already done it twice now, but... It's... You still try to stay composed even when something's really sad, which makes it even a bigger sadness when it does make you cry, even though you tried to not. It's a whole thing. Examiner key, yes. Blank key for special access card. From the context and original keys. Yeah, I'm getting tired. It's only 7:30. I did not, and I slept in this morning. Water key, exam key, blank key. I don't need any of those right now. Oh, stun prod. 2 more stun prods. Damn. They one-shot, what, every enemy that isn't the bosses and storages. Okay. What the fuck is this gif? Jesus Christ. That's really funny. That Trench Crusade tabletop game is getting plastic miniatures, which was nice. I don't think Trench Crusade. I can't have as much like it doesn't connect as much with me because I'm not religious. And that's like there's like much more religious imagery like even in like than Warhammer. And again, there's a lot of religious imagery in this game as well. Well, not imagery, but more quotes, I guess. Like there's not like crosses or anything, but like there's like a ton of Bible verses, not a ton, but like there's an amount, but like those you don't they work just fine without being religious. But Trench Crusade, I think it looks really cool. I just don't, and if I could I might get those miniatures, but they're probably expensive. But it doesn't, I mean, it still appeals to me, but I think it'd probably appeal even more to someone who is religious. So fucking average me stream, I half gameplay, half staring at the corner yapping about something. Conscript's gonna be so much worse. I'm gonna be talking so much. Maybe I'll be talking less, because, well, I don't know, because like this game is just so much to me. I just can't stop talking about it. That door's locked. Calling it, yeah, that door's locked. And there's two ARs in here. They come from there and there. Bam. Where are they? There they are. No, they come from there. Oh no, there's 3 of them. There's 4 of them. Well, joke's on you. I have a shotgun, and you don't. That's 6 rounds left. There's some more. I don't know why they have revolver ammo spawning all the way back here, because you don't get it until the next section, and it's like, even in the next section, it's on the later half, because you have to find the key and the thing, and then it's, I don't know why it's up here, but whatever. I love this note. Personal grievance form, P14. Due to filing personal grievance form, data filing personal grievance form, 8420F. Full protector ID of unit filing grievance. ARR S2308 replica. Status staff. Department medical. Full protector IDs of involved units. ARR S2311 replica. Date time of incident. All the time! Location of incident, medical wing. Description. Elf keeps using my wrench and misplacing the 10mm socket. I've been reprimanded for not repairing the fan in the vent in the lower level, but I can't remove the vent cover without a 10mm wrench socket. I know she's doing it on purpose. And then the vent, because there is a key card lying in the vent, but the slits of the vent cover are too narrow for me to reach through. Because you can't just like take like the socket wrench or like something thin like the auto injector pen and like kind of like drag it towards you. Like you know what you're doing, like when there's like something stuck under like a shelf or something, and you like grab like a, not like a broom, but like a ruler, and you kind of like drag it out. Like do that. Like I'm not shooting on the game. It's a survival horror game. It's a mechanic. You have to go find the thing to get the thing. But But it was weird playing Conscript because like most games I can figure stuff up. Like even in Outer Wilds, there's like 1 or 2 moments where I had to look something up. But in Conscript, it's not a ton of people have played it. Which is kind of a tragedy because it's a good game and I think a lot of people should play it. Because like on the store page, let me look at how many reviews. There is 1,383 positive reviews, which is compared to Signalis, which is like 500 or something. I was just looking at some of the reviews. People complain about it taking too long. I don't agree with those complaints. I mean, I get why people complain about them, but like, everyone is entitled to their own thing. But Signalis, its overwhelming positive reviews are like 18,000. I mean, I do think Conscript, it's not as like popular as like Signalis, and Signalis has been out for more time than this has. It's just I feel like not enough people have played it. But it is a good game. So. It's always nice seeing reviews that you really, really, really like vibe with. Like, yeah, that's how I think. Despite lots of words coming out of my face, I'm not good at putting some of my, especially more feelings into words. So it's nice when you see someone else do that, and you're like, that's what I think. Video cassette, a color video cassette for playback in a video cassette player. I want to go to that. I really like that. This moment. An SVK format compact cassette containing chromium dioxide magnetic tape. There's that number again. Okay. We don't need the revolver rounds. I can go this way. Wrong door. I might stream tomorrow before my friend comes over. I don't know, because we're going to be watching Smiling Friends, and I don't want playing this game to ruin the mood, so I might just wait until he goes home to stream. But then my dad might be streaming, and I don't want to stream when he streams because it could mess up the Wi-Fi or something. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. Is it this room? I don't think it's this room. No. I have the key for that room, but it's not the room I need to go to right now. is it? No, it's not. Yeah, no, it's not. I'm just stupid. I'm just playing this game so often. Not often, but like... I know how, like, my parents, they used to watch Lord of the Rings every New Year. Which is ironically something I've taken up. They instead go to their friend's house and play board games, but that's something that I do now, is I've taken that up because Lord of the Rings is probably my favorite movie trilogy. Hell, they're probably my favorite movies. I mean, shit, I have an Uruk-hai scimitar sitting in a... Not in this room, but in over where I have my painting stuff. That movie's fucking... That trilogy's awesome. I love it. I don't think there's a movie I can think of that I like more than Lord of the Rings. That trilogy. I can't pick a favorite one because they just work together. Used video cassette. But yeah, I had to. Oh, I was okay. I thought, now that I'm thinking of the soundtrack again, and Lord of the Rings. So I was saying earlier, I had to listen to the Lord of the Rings soundtrack the past couple nights to fall asleep. Is because listening to the soundtrack. Usually, I listen to part of the soundtrack, like this song, for example. I love this song, Train Ride. It's so good. It's like I was trying to listen to him the other night to go to bed, and then I was starting to get emotional, so I had to be like, nope, I'm not going to do that. Yeah. I love those, but you can kind of see Ariane over there, but as you get closer, she's gone, just out of reach. But I can't really. There's not a good angle for these windows. What's the? I know there's a scene. It's the classroom scene. I think it's the classroom scene. It's like, isn't it the one where when you get pushed down the elevator by Adler? And you're playing as one of the Ito sisters, and you're walking out, and you see like these apartment complexes and the radar dishes. I love that. I thought like those were writing. The other time, like I look at like the scuffs that are on all of the chairs and stuff. Like, is that writing? But no, I'm just tweaking. I'm not gonna pick that up just yet. Her next ahead is probably like, don't step here or something, or watch your step. But as I mentioned, that poster, you can kind of see it a little bit better if you look back there. It's a hand with the Penrose flying out of the hand. It's my home my home screen on my phone. I love that poster so much because someone took it out of the files because you only see the Operation Penrose. But it's so good. And then my home screen on my computer is the scene where at the start of the game where Elster climbs out of the Penrose and she's still standing on the top of it, where it's like covered in snow. Because even though the Penrose program is like 99, like it's like 95% like propaganda and like, hey, if they find something, that's a plus, but it's mainly a propaganda thing. I still think the way it's marketed to people as like a go explore outer worlds, like outer worlds, but it's a go explore, and that's something that I hope that humanity stops fucking killing each other and goes and explores the stars, because space has been on my mind since before I can remember, and I've always wanted to know what's out there. And this is a trap that would catch me. I'd be out there dying in space from radiation poisoning because I wanted to see the stars, and I'd probably be dying sad, but I'd also be kind of happy because I got to see the stars. So suck on that. Gold key. A gold access card with a special access card with a gold motif. Something seems strange about this key, like it doesn't belong here. That's weird. Oh, there's that fucking number again. But it's... I just got a notification on my phone. Ooh, I don't care. I'm not... Okay. But yeah, this one... I only noticed it when I played, like, the other day on stream, that the Penrose logo's on there. But, you know. I've already read everything else. I was like, and I was like, oh yeah, I already read it. If you, oh my god. That's something I love this game does, is the enemies getting back up thing. Cause like, when you're walking by them, you're like thinking, please don't get up, I don't want to waste ammo on you, I don't want to fight you. And then they either get up, or they don't, and then you're still tense, cause like, fuck. So. Because there's not a lot of thermite in this game, and like there's only a couple bodies where it's like really good to use on, and they're usually the bodies sitting right outside the safe rooms. So what time is it? I got 7:48. I could probably go find the other keys and then go to bed. I'm not gonna do the mining boss fight tonight. That is a next stream thing. Next stream will probably be me. Start with me fighting Mina. So how much keys do I currently have? Let's see. We have... Let's do the blank key quick. I have the fire key, water key, blank key, gold key. So I currently have 4 keys, and I need 1 more, and the exam room key gets me to that, because I can get the socket wrench, go open the thing, yada yada yada. Use blank key, yeah. I'm just fucking yapping up a storm. Let's see if there's anything else. Occasionally I'll just like alt-tab the Discord to see if anyone's messaged me, and like see if anything tickles my brain to keep me talking. Because I don't just want to, like, be silent. I have to look up RMB93. Sorry, there's people on Discord server talking about guns, and someone said, RMB93. Oh, this thing. I know this thing. There's a mod for this in H3VR. This is a cool shotgun. It's the it's really weird. I think it has the same action as a Russian, like, I don't know if it's Soviet or if it's Russian, but it has the same action as like one of their grenade launchers. One of their pump action grenade launchers. I've always found it really weird. It's a pump forward, I think, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it's a pump forward, so you pump it forward and then back to chamber around. And it's so weird and interesting. I've always found pump forward shotguns to be interesting. Yeah, those are weird. I always like whine and complain about my friends to the same thing where modern games, like set in modern times, but like, you know, like the Battlefield games, like I love Battlefield 1 and Battlefield 5 so much because there's so many like weird guns that the devs like find to put in the game, but like modern games, it's like there's not a lot of weird things you can do because everything's either an AK or an AR platform gun, and it's like yeah, they're all interesting, but like they're not unique because it's like, oh, that's an AR-15 in a different caliber, or like even like guns that aren't technically an AR-15, but like they're just an AR-15 in 9mm. Like, yes, the MCX is not an AR-15 in 9mm, but it feels like an AR-15 in 9mm. Like, oh, the HK-416, it just feels like another AR-15 or M16. And it's just, why can't we have cool things? Why can't we have cool, unique things anymore? I forgot to remute Discord. I do not care if some person listening to this gets baited by my Discord beeping at me because my friend's yapping at me about something. I don't care. Dude, that's fucking idiot. Sorry, people are saying stupid things. Why can't everyone just get along and stop fucking arguing? Like, why can't we all get along and stop killing each other and stop arguing? Why can't we all be nice? God. Let's see, define patterns. Select start now, but I have to do the same trick because I don't want to draw this. Fuck you, so I can make this easier. Frame. There we go, we got it. Now I have to go get the socket wrench handle thing. You know the fuzz. I'm just gonna close Discord for now. Oh yeah. The exam room key. It's through there, up there, go down, yeah. There are some things to read. Oh, it's just the how to craft repair sprays. A 10mm hex socket adapter for hexagonal bolts for use with a universal wrench. Without a handle, it's impossible to use. There's a note under that, or is there not? No, there is. Oh, it's just another note because in case you go into that room first without finding that one. Oh, okay. I didn't want. Oh, I one-shot you earlier. There we go. I'm down to 3 shells. Oh, someone pinged me. Thanks, Dad. Let me mute Discord quick. Not mute, but like turn on streaming mode. Where is it? Streamer mode. There we go. Yeah. Push on. What's the marathon? Oh yeah, marathon's a game. That'll be interesting. You know, it's weird because I don't know. The next marathon game is gonna be extraction shooter. Next marathon is gonna be extraction shooter, and there was some drama about some art style about it. I don't fucking know. The thing is, I think Marathon, Bungie had a habit of just taking everything from their old game and inspiring the next one, which can be interesting, but you take a lot of things that are in a Marathon and you use them to inspire Halo, and then those become like the Halo thing. Like, they're so ingrained in Halo, and because Marathon, well, it was important and was... It's not Halo, okay? Marathon is nowhere near Halo, and Halo was owned by Microsoft, so they probably had to change a lot of stuff about the art style, and Marathon has never been anything close to an extraction shooter. It's been a story mode game, from what I know. It's been like a story game. And I've tried multiple different extraction shooters. I've tried the Hunt Showdown, I've tried Vigor, I've tried DMV, or DMZ, whatever, the COD one that I liked more than Warzone, that's for sure. I've never liked Battle Royales. But Tarkov is just the best one. Nothing has scratched my itch from Tarkov. I played Tarkov first, and it's apparently the only one my brain likes. So, that's the one I'm stuck with.
November 15th, I cannot wait. I am so excited. It's been 8 years. I've known about this game since... When the hell was it? Since... Shit. I saw a meme on Instagram making fun of the... Not Instagram, on YouTube. This was before Reels, before Instagram Shorts. It was like... They was making fun of the cursed guns that you could make in the game. I'm like, that's fucking awesome. I can buy it now because I have a PC. And I bought that, and it's over 2,000 hours. I know there's the one my friend wants to play that I mentioned the other stream. Arc Raiders. I don't want to play it. It's third person. I don't know. Okay, I'm playing a third person game right now. Again, I'm generally not picky with my games. The extraction shooter genre is the only one I'm like really picky with. So, like, I don't know. Extraction, I go to, because any other game they'll make you like click on each and every bolt, but this game's just like you can just remove it. But extraction shooters are like, I don't know why I'm so particular about them. It's because I played Tarkov first, and Tarkov kind of, in my opinion, defined the genre. It came in, made it, and then, in my opinion, yes, there's other ones that are... There's, like, Hunt and Arc Raiders and Marathon are probably going to also be competitors, but... I don't know. Tarkov's so unique compared to the other ones. Because Hunt Showdown's, like, set 1800s? I don't know, and Tarkov's, like, modern. And then the other two are, like, sci-fi. Arc Raiders and Marathon are sci-fi. And Tarkov is, like, modern. let's just go open that door and then I'm gonna, I don't know, go eat some food and go to bed. I am very tired. I saw another one crawling out of the floor, but I'm just seeing things. It's like, what? 8 o'clock, yeah, I need to go to bed. Friends need to smile tomorrow. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna shoot you in the face. I'm gonna shoot you in the face real good. Bam! I accidentally went through the door. I mean, I did not mean to do that. I did not mean to go through the door. Probably gonna have to fight her again. Oh no, she's still writhing around the ground. Don't go through the door, damn it. I'm gonna have to waste my, I think this is my last shotgun shell. The second last shotgun shell. I didn't. Stay back. Fuck, I have to... Oh my god. I just want to see what happens when she forces me to use the auto-injector. Huh. An interesting little tidbit. Okay, goodbye. Oh, I just saw the... Fuck, I'm out of auto-injectors now because she hit me again as I was running away. Let's not go that way again. Okay. Oh, the boss fight's gonna suck because I'm... Fuck, I have one pistol bullet. I have one pistol bullet. Oh god. Oh god, fucked. I think there's a way to do it if you fully run out of ammo. They have something programmed in, but like, fuck. There's some ammo in the room too, but like, I have one bullet left. It's not even enough to kill an Ara or a Yule. I wonder if you get if you can take more damage once you get the armor in like the last third of the game once you're in Rothfront. Yeah, I've lost all 5. I want to look at them because they're all a special card with an access motif, and then there's the blank one, and it says, and then this one, if you inspect it, it's something seems strange about this key, like it doesn't belong here, because on all the other ones they all have, if you look. They all have the Sierpinski logo, but that one has the Penrose one, which I've always found interesting. And all the other ones are just like, a blank access card. A unique circuit is etched into the card. A unique circuit is etched into the card. A unique circuit is etched into the card. But the gold one is special. And that's because like you go to the weird VCR thing, yada yada yada. There's probably a million reasons for that. Use fire keep. Why do you need so many keys to open the surgery observation room? Or is it like, I don't know. Whatever. It's irrelevant. Sonda Zugon. I don't know what that means. Okay. Let's see. What is this room called? Surgery. Pick up 10 mil. Okay, I got 5 more bullets. There's some. That's a repair. No, it's shotgun ammo. That's shotgun ammo. Yeah, shotgun rounds. 10 more rounds. Okay, I have a total of 4 shotgun rounds and 16 pistol bullets, and there's more in the boss fight room. All right. Today was this stream was especially me talking a lot. Thank you for listening. Oh, that's, yeah, okay. But, okay, good night. I don't know when I'll stream again, but it'll be like tomorrow or the day after. See ya. Bye.